Hello and welcome to Bonnie, Scotland for the first in hopefully an interesting series of videos exploring the different tracks in different computer games. In this episode we visit Assetto Corsa and check out their brand new Audi Sport S1 and throw around their equally brand new Scottish Highlands track. Let's see what we're dealing with. So here's the track map of the regular Highlands circuit. As you can see from a quick look, it's a fairly fast flowing track with a fairly technical section down there in the lower right hand corner, which is roughly where the start is. Let's actually have a look though from the track to get a better idea of it. Okay, so here we are in the pit lane, leaving out onto the circuit. As you can see, heavily sponsored by Nvidia, and as you will also see in a bit, Sparko. There's even a discount code or something on the Sparko adverts. It's got a code on there for something anyway. So, we leave town, fast, sweeping right hand bend, flat out in this thing. Now the Audi is, on the Wikipedia, a 6-speed manual. It's only a 5-speed manual in Assetto Corsa. Maybe the version they got hold of was. Ooh, maybe the wiki's wrong, I don't know. But the 4th and 5th gears are a little long, so as you see, downshifted fraction early, very easy to do going from 4th to 5th. From 5th to 4th. The English, it fails me. Anyway, long sweeping sections here, plenty of place to get some real speed up. This one's a 4th gear corner over the top of the hill. Oh, very green and pleasant. It is actually a beautiful track to drive on. But as I said, really heavily Nvidia and Sparko sponsored, this entire thing. Down through the beautiful kink, make sure to get on the brakes before the slow, makes a handy brake marker, so we can get through there. Again, unfortunately, downshifted a little early. Plenty of ruined castles. In fact, everything seems to be ruined in Scotland according to the Italians. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. But as we continue around the lap, as you can see, no massively heavy braking zones. You're always going down to 4th, maybe 3rd at the slowest, all the way around here. Which means it's going to be a lot of fun, particularly in the high downforce cars. I just don't see it being too much fun for the more technically minded little cars. Past all the portaloos. Oh yeah, that's another common feature. Portaloos everywhere. Round past the industrial complex. And then in towards town again. Now Scottish towns, or at least this one, isn't particularly big. And all the buildings kind of look fairly samey. Anyway, we've got the nice cobbled street. With a very technical little 2nd, 3rd gear corner. And that kink is, in this car at least, quite tricky because of the understeer. Anyway, over the line and then technically round onto the next lap. I do love how they portray Scotland. I mean, everything is broken, including this here church, which looks like it's been bombed, and even the industrial site here with its faded to let signs. Yeah. Italians think real highly of Scotland. Anyway, what about the drift track? Let's have a look at this track map. As you can see, the drift circuit is very different to the main Highlands circuit. It's much tighter, much twistier, and in fact doesn't really share much of the same tarmac. In fact, the bit it does share is entirely cobbled through the town centre. As we drive out onto the main circuit here, we spot this roundabout first on the way out. That's for, well, basically drifting around in a big circle. Heading on out, you can see a very different kind of pace. It's meant for sliding around the corners rather than driving around them, which I am. Unfortunately, I don't have a handbrake mapped, so even if I could drift, I wouldn't be in this video. So, 2nd corner, long right-hander. The tightness of it changes throughout the corner as well, so it's going to be a big challenge, but it does have some dirt for some leeway on the outside. The right-hander here, though, has a guardrail, so you can get that drift tap in. This one is much tighter all the way around here, round the ruined castle, which does make for an awesome little shot. I mean, check this bad boy out. See, isn't it awesome? Next corner up, we got a tight-ish left-hander, again, guardrail on there. Slightly different to turn 3-ish. I'm trying to remember the corner numbers. And then moving out onto turn 6, I think this must be, with a nice gradual right, left, followed by a tighter right. It'll be an interesting sequence to drift, and honestly, it'll be a challenging sequence to try and drive. From about there, though, we've done pretty much with the drifting part, as we now basically run back into town, so we finish the lap off. We've got a very high-speed left, right sequence, which I suppose you could get some fun with, but it's not going to be little. And then there's this sequence here of flicks from one direction to the other. Maybe you can do something with it. And then we're off into town, which you've already seen. Now, the long version, as you can see, is very long. Maybe a bit hard to grasp, but let's just look how long that start and finish straight is compared to the previous track maps. I mean, seriously, that thing is tiny. Which gives you an idea of just how long that main straight at the bottom is. Oh my goodness. Let's go and drive it. Okay, and as we leave, we turn left on the exit. To give you an idea. Now, it's a fairly long corner, and with the Audi's tendency to understeer, it gets a little tricky there on the exit. Heading off up into the hills, though. Nice sweeping right-hander. Third gear. Taking it cool. Heading into this nice little sequence of flowing bends. We've got a nice sweeping left, followed by a slightly tighter right. And I'm getting it all out of shape. As you can see, it's fairly nice, still flowing. Some changes in tarmac. Lots of campers. And even more sponsorship from NVIDIA. So, tight left-hand corner as we start building up to one of my favourite sections. Yeah, here we go. A little crag. So, it's a road through some tight rocks, slight undulation left, right, a bit of precision, particularly in the faster cars, required to get through that. And then braking into, I think it's about third gear again, on this left hand on the exit. Nice section to run, and in some very fast cars, that's going to be challenging. In the slower cars, it's pretty much straight lining. The Audi had no issues. Very long, constant radius right-hander before the straight. Here it is. Fantastic view of the yet another ruined castle over on the left. Heading down here. Now, we're going to be bouncing off the engine limiter of this car for quite some time. And as you can see from the wheel, this road is bumpy. The force feedback was kicking all over the place down here. Very, very bumpy and very, very noisy as we're bouncing off the engine limiter. But look at that. Going for ages. And even this section here doesn't require any real braking. It might do it over 200, you never know. We promptly arrived at the 4th gear corner, which you may find familiar from the original Highlands circuit, and we then followed the whole route back into town. Lovely. And speaking of town, that's basically where the Highlands short course is. Let's have a quick drive around it. Now this is a track that suits the Audi as it's short, point, squirt, lovely. Same as the drift circuit to start with, but then we turn right and then we nip down this back road. A lovely little S-bend here, just a quick short shift into 4th, back down to 3rd as we go round behind Campbell Castle Ruin. Heading along the road, another long sweeping curve to the left before we shift right. Gotta watch out here, that one causes the Audi to understeer off and into the wall, and then back into town. Lovely. Well, that about wraps up our visit to Scotland. As you can see, between the 4 layouts, there's a lot of different challenges, some tight, twisty sections, some good drifting, particularly around the castle, and some real high speed, particularly on the long track. So overall, a really nice place to go driving. As for the Audi, really nice drive, short, close gearbox, bit of a longer 5th gear that sometimes caught me out, but otherwise, yeah, pretty good. I think with a bit of tuning to get rid of some of that understeer, really good fun, really good fun. Recommended. Anyway, have fun till next time, everyone. We'll see you then.